everyone, it's Amy from Lollipolish Baby 90. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with Empties. The bag is full, but it's quite a lot of big items. So I'm going to divide them all up and we'll go through my beauty items and empties and give you a little review. So let's go into categories. Okay, we will start with hair care, which tends to be what we always start with. But I have a massive 25% more. L'Oreal Elvive Rebalancing Shampoo. You know this by now, this is one of my favourite shampoos of all time. I thought it was going for a while, but it just had a repackage. It's great, it's my favourite. We used up a Silfrekin hairspray. Me and my husband kind of share this. We always go for Silfrekin. It's just our brand of choice. This is maximum hold, but I wouldn't say we normally get that one. Normally we get the yellow one, which is maybe 4 out of 5. I have a Willa Enrich Moisturizing Treatment for normal and fine hair. This is like a deep conditioner. I use this in 2 halves. It was nice. I've come to this thing where I do shampoo and a mask, or shampoo and conditioner. I don't do all 3 steps, and that just fitted into that routine perfectly. I have a dry shampoo in Divinely Dark by Batiste. Love, bought it so many times. I then have the conditioner by the brand Cell. I need to look this up and see how much they are, because it's their micro stem conditioner. Specialised stem cell hair formula, contains a blend of hair strengthening and stimulating ingredients. I loved this. I got this in a glossy box as a full size item. I'd be really interested to see how much this was, because I really did enjoy this so much. Yeah, I'll be googling and seeing how much that is worth, but it was a nice item, but it might be really expensive. Time will tell. I used a Grow Gorgeous Intelligent Hair Care Intense Thickening Hair Mask. Same as what I said before, I'm kind of using either conditioner or masks. This was fine, wasn't my favourite out of the ones that I've tried recently, but wasn't hideous. We then have body products. So the first one I'm going to show you very quickly is the Hip Kids Clean and Green Bubble Bath, which is in the Hippo. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I did get this from Influencer. My kids mainly used it, but then I also did use it if I was using a bath bomb. I don't like just putting bath bombs in my bath without bubbles, so I would have used this as a little bit. Yeah, it was fine. A disaster fail for you. This is the London Butterflies Body Bath Salt Scrub. Dead Sea Salt and Almond Oil. This was one of the worst things I've ever tried in my entire life. It's just all oil. So I dove out a slab, I put it on and it would not wash off. It was so oily, just so oily, like it was unmanageable. Once I did scrape the layer of oil and gunk off of my body, I vowed to never use that again, so bye-bye. I have a Molten Brown London in shower gel in the scent Heavenly Ginger Lily. Fine, wouldn't repurchase it, the smell wasn't my favourite. And I have a Snow Fairy from Lush shower gel. I love the Snow Fairy scent. The kids are being really noisy now in the background. Apologies if you can hear that, but you definitely can. Snow Fairy shower gel, love, will repurchase forever. Really enjoyed that as always. I think he's singing the Pokemon theme tune, because that's what they're watching in the other room. Very distracting. I have a Dove deodorant. This is in the Go Fresh Pomegranate Lemon and Verbena scent. I like Dove, but I didn't really like this scent that much. I have a perfume. This is the Commodity perfume brand in the scent Paper. Just a small-ish sample size, but people gave me so many compliments when I wore this. This was a very gender-neutral perfume, scent, fragrance, and I really enjoyed it. Again, probably something else that I need to see how much it actually costs, but I would be tempted to buy that. I have a ton of wax melts for you. We'll go brand by brand. I have just one from Smelly Scents, which is in the smell Twinkling Stars. This is black, I can remember that. Oh yeah, very perfume, aftershave type scent. Did like that, would repurchase. All these brands, well not the last one, because the last one's a new brand. These first 2 brands are brands that I've shopped from for a really long time. I will link their shops down below. I then have 4 from Kushti Co. The first one that we have, oh my goodness, so many, is called Fireside Treats. Kind of like that fiery smell with a little bit of cinnamon and cake kind of rolled in there. It was fine, not my favourite, but pretty good still. Dead Man's Chest is one that I've used before. Yeah, it's like a famous aftershave, maybe like a diesel one. Yeah, it smells really good. I bought that multiple times. Wizard's Cloak. I wish I could really describe this better. Again, very aftershavey. These are all from their Halloween collection, which is like one of my favourites they do each year. So yeah, I like that one too. And then Can't Stop Dreaming is their Lenore Unstoppables dupe, which is a great smell, and I've bought that multiple times. The last brand is one called Sassy Shop Wax. This is one that always comes up as like a sponsored brand on Instagram, but my friend actually bought these for me. I have another one upstairs. This is in the scent Autumn Walk, and it does say fallen leaves and crisp apples within sandalwood. I like the scent, but I felt like this didn't last very long. But I think in my last video I've mentioned that I don't know if it's my new burner that I've got. Because I've noticed since I've swapped to the new burner I'm having to change it more frequently. But I have another one that I'm going to try, so I'm on mixed thoughts on that brand to start with. But I'd be interested to know if anyone else has tried them. No makeup this month, so we are just onto skincare to finish us up. I have two face halos that I'm getting rid of, and these are great. I love them. I've been purchasing them for about 2 years now to remove my makeup. These are just like scratchy, where I've washed them so many times. They still work, but they're just not as nice and soft as what they used to be. But love face halo. I have the Vitamasque Pearl Sheet Mask. I've said this multiple times, I don't buy sheet masks, but people always give them to me, and you always get them in kind of glossy boxes and things. This was fine. I don't really know if I feel that any sheet mask has ever like wowed me. They're all just okay. Two Lush items. First one is Breath of Fresh Air Toner Water. I love a facial spray, and now I don't have this. I really do miss it, so I have repurchased it many times, but I'm definitely going to repurchase it again. I have one of their fresh face masks in Catastrophe. Wow, that took a really long time. Cosmetic. This is the blueberry one in the fresh scents. I got this because if you trade in 5 black pots, you get a free fresh face mask. I don't know why I got this, and please remind me never to get this one again. It's just weird in texture, and when you put it on your face, it doesn't dry down. It kind of just flakes off of it as it dries. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again, but I will be keeping that pot to take it back in exchange for something else. Two samples from Dermatologica. The first one is Pre-Cleanse. I really love Pre-Cleanse, and I always get tempted to buy it because I always compare other things to it. It's just a really, really oily, great makeup removing cleanser, so I really do like that. And then I have the Ultra Calming Cleanser, which I kind of use as a 2-step. So this is a creamy cleanser, whereas the other one is the oily one. It's fine. I wouldn't go out and actively buy this one like I am tempted to buy Pre-Cleanse, but it was not bad. I then have an Elemis Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. Everybody loves the marine range. It smells incredible, and that is probably why people love it. I preferred the cream, like the moisturizer in this, than the cleanser. The cleanser was still very nice, but out of the 2 items that I tried from the marine range, I think I preferred the cream. Yeah, the cleanser was fine. It just didn't really remove makeup as much as what I wanted it to do. So yeah, probably I would never repurchase these. They're way too expensive, but this is not my favourite. I have a Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. Used this before, really do like it. It's a nice kind of gel cream consistency. Would happily welcome that back into my life. I have a Neutrogena Hydro Boost Supercharged Serum. This was very weird. It's empty now, but I wish you could see it when it was full. It kind of had these almost like bubble-like things in there. So it would look clear, then you'd see these little circles in there of kind of product. But when that came out, it was just like shimmer. So it made you look really like hydrated and moist and wet, because you had kind of like, it was just shimmer. Because I would literally sometimes look back and go, wow, it's really shiny. And I realised after time it was the little balls within it were just kind of shimmery particles. So it's going to be a no from me. It was very weird. That element was really weird, but actually if I take away the shininess, it was just a fine product, nothing special. I have two eye creams. First eye cream is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol eye cream. Loved. Obsessed. It's so good. It has this almost like thick consistency to it. The avocado smell is very slight. The consistency is just like buttery, and I could put it all over my eyes and it wouldn't sting. And I bet this is like £100 to buy. I have got the Aldi dupe by Lacura that I'm using up as the moment, which is not as good, but it's still pretty nice. But we'll talk about that more when that's empty. But yeah, I really love the Glow Recipe Original, so good. The other eye cream is from Colourpop, and this is their So Radiant Brightening Eye Cream. This was fine. It didn't make my eyes sting at all, but I don't really know what it did. There's a tiny bit still kind of left at the bottom that I'm just abandoning, but it was kind of like this bright yellow colour, and I think that's what the radiance was of it. Kind of like we were talking about the Neutrogena. I think what made your eyes look bright and radiant is because the cream itself was kind of yellowy, so it kind of gave you that pop of almost colour on your eyes. So I used it all up, but it's going to be a no when it comes to repurchasing. And the other one from Forthray, again, Colourpop's brand, is their Reveal 10% AHA serum. Loved. This was my first experience with AHA and it's really made me enjoy it. So what it does is it kind of evens out skin texture. It's one of those items that you do need to make sure you're wearing SPF if you're putting this on. I started off a bit nervous about it and I was using it just like once a week, and then I did up it to 2 times a week before I ran out. I'm probably going to repurchase this exact one just because I am still a little bit wary about that, and I know that I really liked this. It has a bit of a funny scent to it, but it just evens out the complexion. And the best example I can give you with this is that I used to get a lot of milia like under my eye, like the thinner skinned area. I'd get a lot of white milia build up, but since using this, it's disappeared to, I would probably say, 20% to what it used to be, like a considerable amount better than what it was, and that must be the AHA perspective. So I really want to keep this up in my routine just because I've noticed this has been the one product through my new skincare journey over the past couple of years that I really have noticed a huge difference in. So yeah, finishing off on a great one. So those are all my empties from the last few months. Always give me your comments, thoughts and feelings on any of these things down below. Let me know your recommendations and I will see you soon. Bye.